Yo, 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 yo. We are the ill-advised wise guys. Your boy, check out my boy.
QDZ for Sheezy. Ratings game music hot cho cheesy. See the logo? I created that.
Yo, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, man, real quick before we get into ish. By the way, this is episode 98 for the people in the back. Almost at 100. We're not gonna harbor on that too much. We got two more for y'all before we hit that 100 mark. Like I said, we're gonna get our actual bonus of $0, but it's cool. Shout out to the people at Ratings Game Music, aka QDs. Hey, talk about that a little bit. I don't know if a lot of people even know who's behind Ratings Game Music and what Ratings Game Music is all about. So yeah, man, break it down, bruh. Break it down.
Oh, wow. It might be an interview right now. This is
Break it
this
down.
is an interview. Whoa.
This is a sponsored ad.
Let me get my interview voice on.
This is a sponsored ad. Now, by the way, you only have 15 seconds to explain. Okay. So just, keep it brief.
Ratings Game Music is it's for the fans, and music is something that I take really important, and what we do is we do song reviews, and that's it. Another day in paradise. Just another day in paradise.
Hey, that was a good job, man. Hey. So anyway, if you guys want to know more about ratingsgamemusic.com, how about you go to that website and you check out music reviews of your favorite artists and maybe indie artists too. Might find something that you like. You feel me?
Cool site. Check it out. I think it's the best review site, but I'm not being biased.
Hey man, it's okay to be biased, man.
Best music review site. And we're gonna start reviewing movies. We're gonna start reviewing movies. We're gonna start reviewing weed strands. We're gonna start reviewing luxuriousness.
By the way, speaking of weed strands, 420 is around the corner for all of my
420 is around the corner
for all of the smokers and the people who indulge out there. Yo, hit us on social media and let us know what y'all are going to be partaking in on that day, please. Now, if you work a corporate job, don't incriminate yourself. I just want to be clear. If you can't say what you're doing, don't do it.
That is true.
What's up? Go ahead. What you about to say?
Speaking, I was going to say, you talked about weed. I want to talk about luxuriousness. Can I tell a quick story to the people real quick of how I was bullied into buying a $600 belt?
But before you tell that story, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share this to your peoples. If you're listening to this and consuming this on a podcast app, subscribe, leave us a review and a rating on Apple Podcasts or Podchaser or Stitcher. Man, pick your choice. It's up to you. Now back to you, Q. Please enlighten us.
So, I'm just, I'm about to go to brunch in Tyson's Corner, Tyson's One. And, I'm just walking around trying to buy time because the restaurant is saying that there's a 30-minute wait. So I walk to the Bloomingdale area and lo and behold, I see a Louis Vuitton store. There's a line there. So I'm like, you know what? I've never been into a Louis Vuitton store. I've always been interested in getting a belt that is like really nice. So I stood in the line and it takes about 15 minutes to get into the Louis Vuitton store. And my brother, it looked beautiful. It looked amazing. It looked like a brothel, but like but the strippers were the items were this.
What the freak? Like
I don't think I've never been to a brothel though.
Lamar Odom?
I thought a brothel was a church. So isn't a brothel a church?
You have to stop that, please. You have to stop that. You're going to get shot, man. Like you have to stop playing around with church and brothels. It's a brothel is not a church. So stop saying that. I listen. I'm trying to save you, my guy. Yeah.
I go into the store and everybody. You know what? I think somebody said this. I want to say 50 Cent said it. Why are the people so nice at like Louis Vuitton? Like the people are just so nice. They're so caring. They're so nurturing. So, everybody that walks into the store, I don't know if this is a COVID thing, actually gets assigned a worker for them. So a worker's like, hey, how you doing? What are you looking for? Oh, belts. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm gonna help you find a belt that works. So I look at the belts, and the first belt that I say I like, $700. She's like, oh my, $700. I literally did this. So she was like, yeah, this is $700. You can go for the cheaper option. I was like, yeah, I'll go to the cheaper option. Yeah, I'll definitely go for the cheaper option. Maybe $300, $200. $590. And with taxes is $620. So I'm like, it's my birthday. Do I just buy this for my birthday / but then I'm like $600, but then inside I felt like I was bullied. I felt like the worker was looking at me like, you ain't about that life. And you know what? I felt like Michael J. Fox when on Back to the Future with Marty McFly, when they called him chicken. And he said, I ain't no damn chicken. And he started slapping people after they call him chicken. I was like, yo, I feel like if I walk out the store with nothing, that would be a very big moral hit. That would be a hit on my life. So I bought the belt. And it's a legit look. It comes in such nice packaging.
Hey, please. Get that off the screen, man. They're not sponsoring the show. We can't show labels around here.
It comes in a bag you can put your liquor in and all that stuff. So I'm $600 broker because of a belt. That's the moral of the story.
Good God. You know what, man? More power to you, man. But now I know who to go to for this bonus that I'm gonna get, when we hit that 100 episode mark. So yeah.
Hey, trust me.
Hey. I would love to be paid in a belt. That's cool too.
This is a tax write-off. This is a tax write-off.
For what? That's not a business expense.
For business, it is a business expense. The belt makes me more confident in meetings. Okay.
Shout out to you for actually being less broke than other people. That's what I'll give you credit for.
It was literally a stupid buy. Even Leo, my dog, looked at me and said, "What the hell are you doing, dog?
What are you doing, dog?
dog. What is you on?"
Oh man, yo, listen. Let's
start the show.
Yeah, let's get it, man. I don't even know. I don't even know how to be serious from that. Like that was a long, drawn out story. I feel like that needs to be animated. Where's our animated series at? That story needs to be animated.
Yes. Bruh. Yes.
Imagine walking into the Louis store and everything you just said was like an animation, like it was a Simpsons or something. Yeah,
exactly. Dog. And you can see me like getting mad, like huffing and puffing. Yeah, I ain't no chicken. I ain't broke.
You know that meme where Arthur has his hands built in a fist. Yeah. That would be you. That would be you when they're trying to make you look stupid for not wanting to pay more. Yeah. You're like, I can't walk out of here with nothing.
You're a genius, and you can see my bank account going.
Oh man, yo, let's get into the show though, man. Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you guys. If you made it this far, keep listening. You might get some enjoyment out of this, and maybe a story or two more. We shall see. The first topic we want to talk about today is a very unfortunate one, because DMX, Earl Simmons, the Dark Man X. I can think of other nicknames for him, but he unfortunately passed away at the age of 50 years old from a questionable reason. Some people are saying overdose. And I guess that's what we'll go with because TMZ said it. So, if TMZ said it, there's some truth to it. I just got to give it up. But rest in peace to DMX, man. 50 years old, man. It's unfortunate that, somebody so coveted in hip hop, who did get his flowers more recently. Like, remember he did a verses with Snoop Dogg a couple months ago. That was cool that people were giving him his flowers. So I'm glad to see he was able to get that. But one thing that I noticed that when he passed was, a lot of people were saying, "Yo, DMX, y'all need to stop saying, yo, man, y'all wish he was here, man. Da, 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 da. They were like, yo, DMX, man, this might have been what he wanted. And I think that's actually kind of not the circumstances, but I just mean like him meeting his maker. You see what I'm saying? Like that angle. Because if you're somebody who listened to DMX from the origination or the origins of his career, 1990s, you heard a lot of pain in his voice, a lot of pain in his story, a lot of spirituality in his discography, and you realize how he had a close relationship with God. And so, hey, man, there's not everybody who passes that I'm like, yo, man, that's crazy. Oh my God. I legitimately felt like DMX is better. He's better off. He's where he actually wants to be. And I can't confirm that, but if I'm listening to his music over the years, he seemed like somebody who was ready and willing to be able to go meet God whenever it was his time. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but Q, what are your thoughts, man?
That's an interesting angle. I mean, because it's, you know, I was not surprised when I heard about DMX overdosing, because if you follow DMX's last couple of years, he has been struggling with, you know, drug usage. He's been in and out of rehab, very troubled. I believe there was a documentary, not a documentary, but he had a show. He had a reality TV show that came out like maybe 15, 20 years ago. And every episode, like, he legitimately was crying like a baby about issues that we don't know. It was like he never explained it. He never explained his issues. It was something that was clearly deep to him. It was something that he's been struggling with for so many years. And so, you know, it's so unfortunate that so many people resort to drugs when they have issues, when they have problems. And so, you know, it's rest in peace to him. Rest easy. You know, hopefully now his struggles are all hopefully he can get some of those answers he was seeking while he was on this earth, you know.
Yeah.
So
no, that's real. That's real. And, you know, more importantly, you know, hopefully the family is able to get peace at some point, you know. And you know, I think DMX, to me, man, you know, one of the biggest things that he did for me as a hip hop lover, which I think he did for a lot of other people, was to bring realness and that feeling into such a hardcore genre. Like, if we remember back in the 90s, and we talk about this quite often, I should say, on this show, which is the pivotal point where melody started getting introduced into music, right? And how everything let's call it 50 Cent, in terms of New York hip hop, was so hardcore. Like, there was no vulnerability in the music. Not saying DMX was always singing, although he did try singing a couple of different times. I mean, he was no stranger to that. He definitely did it. But one thing that I will give him a lot of credit on is being such a real one and being so vulnerable, not caring that he was putting out insecurities in his music, not caring that he was like, he showed that you could be a hardcore gangster, hardcore thug who people feared, but also be close to God, right? Not feeling big enough to be like, yo, I go through shit. And I'm man enough to say it, or like, yo, I'm getting on my knees asking for forgiveness. It's okay to do these things. I think DMX is like the epitome of that. And I think more than often, we see a lot of people who are, I think, afraid to really be themselves. And I just really feel like DMX was the truest artist in the sense of, though, you know, through that lens. You know, he definitely was a dude who unapologetically wore his heart on his sleeve in a way, right? And so I can remember, you know, being 10 years old when Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood came out. That was easily the first hip hop album that I had ever owned, had ever listened to. This is back when, I know you guys probably remember this. Obviously, CDs were a big thing, but like, more importantly, you could order CDs from a catalog. So like, these distributors would like send magazines to people's houses, and you had to mark the albums that you wanted with like a little X or whatever, send a check and mail it back to them, and they would mail you the CD. That was how we used to order albums back in the 90s when I was getting, introduced to hip hop. And like I said, DMX, he will always hold a special place in my heart because Flesh of My Flesh was the first time I had ever heard hip hop music, being 10 years old. And I still to this day, I do not know what he meant on that one song where he said, I got blood on my hands because there's no remorse. I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse. I don't know what he was talking about. I still don't know what he mean. But that was the first time I had ever been mind blown in that realm. So listen, this is not about me like questioning anything that DMX actually said in his raps. It's for me to say, to hear somebody who was so vulnerable and maybe even too real at times is something that I'm going to always remember in what DMX brought to the table, honestly.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. What's funny about DMX is he's not supposed to be beloved. He's not supposed to be a character that we love like we did. Like, think about DMX, his first single I've ever heard by him. I'm sure other people heard first singles by him. Mine was Get At Me, Dog. And he's going at the industry like, yo, these dudes is soft. Like, I'm rugged. I'm gutter. I'm gangster. I never forget the line. Get too close to dudes. It's like protected by Viper. Stand back. Like, Viper was that like security system back in the day. But
only rich people had that.
Remember that Viper? Yeah. But protected by Viper. Stand back. Like, Rough Riders was rugged. Like, everything about DMX screamed out villain. Gutter.
I agree.
Awkward. Damien was one of the weirdest songs I ever heard in my life.
I agree. Still to this day, by the way.
Still to this day. Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, the album title when I was younger bothered me. Why is he covered in blood? Like, this is
bro, unbelievable.
Like everything that DMX did, barking on songs. Like, he'll go on a Aaliyah song. Rest in peace to Aaliyah too. He'll go on a Aaliyah song barking. Like, everything about DMX screamed out like villain, gutter, like bad guy, awkward. But yet he was still beloved more than nice guys, more than nice women. And so that just tells you the importance of being authentic. That just tells you the importance of, reaching folks with your words. And a lot of people have been saying that on social media, that he was a poet. He was somebody that was very impactful. His lyrics are very impactful. And so I'm surprised he's beloved and he's missed. He's going to be missed.
That's a good angle, actually. Like, you're surprised that he was so beloved, and look at the I'll call that a contradiction just based on who the public normally gravitates towards, right? You wouldn't expect somebody like DMX because of how raw, how aggressive, how unstable at times he seemed in the music and his personal life to be so revered. But I think, like you said, there was just something about how raw he was, in his emotions that he put into his music. He poured it all, man. He poured everything into his music. You could tell, man. I think people appreciate anyone who is just unapologetically themselves. And that's why it's important. Just if you're an artist, if you're anybody, man, just be yourself, man. Just be yourself.
Yeah. Just be yourself.
Just be yourself, man, for real. Stop trying to pander to people. Stop trying to fake who you are. Stop trying to kiss up to people because you think those are people who are going to rock with you. Be you and see who gravitates towards you, and let the chips fall where they damn may, man.
Exactly.
That's just really what it is. And so I'm actually going to miss DMX in his impact, but I do believe that his legacy and his music is going to live on. Because name me another dude who prayed on every album to start an album and to end an album in hip hop. And bro, I just don't feel like that will ever happen again. What he brought to the table is something that is never going to happen again. I'm telling you.
Lord, it's never going to get a prayer. Lord, can we get a prayer?
Let us pray. Yo, anytime I used to hear DMX say, let us pray, yo, that shit used to just hit my heart, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
like you said, he'll still slap the hell out of you. So let's not forget that.
He'll slap the hell out of you like in the middle of the prayer. Like, don't
Exactly.
interrupt him while he praying. He might
Hey,
slap.
yo, dog! Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to pray. Anytime I'm trying to pray, make sure you stay over there.
All I want to hear.
That's my DMX.
It's right here, my nigga. We here, nigga. We here, nigga. We here, nigga. Yo, rest in peace to DMX, man. By the way, I heard "Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood" the day I heard the news of him passing. Bro, it brought back so many memories when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, I actually really like his. I actually prefer his first album. "Flesh of My Flesh" is a very good album. I prefer his first one. "Get at Me, Dog," "Rough Riders Anthem."
A lot of people feel that way, by the way.
How's it going down?
Woo, yeah.
Oh man, Damien 1 was on there.
But bro, ain't nothing. Honestly, one of his best songs is on "Flesh of My Flesh," which is "Slippin'." Like, I don't think he made a better song.
I'm falling. I can't get up.
And don't sleep on the Blackout with Jay-Z and the Locks. That was a fucking fire ass song.
That was fire. I feel like Jay-Z and DMX did not do enough songs together, but that's a story for another day. Let's keep it moving though. Let's keep it moving. We were talking about Polo G offline. We're talking about how Polo G, his Rap Star song, which is fantastic, is actually scheduled to be, or is expected to debut at #1 on the Billboard 100. I think that is a major achievement. What you brought up was that Polo G is somebody that does a lot of his work by himself. And so a question that we were able to derive from that was, how many artists out there right now that are mainstream, that are major, can do work, be successful, relying on just themselves? So
no, real talk. Yeah.
Who are some people that you can think of off the top of your head that are successful doing it by themselves? Or name your favorite.
Well, I think, first off, just to back up a little bit before I start naming names, like even though we came up with that topic like just before the show started, I think that's a really good one because, some people have favorite artists that rely very heavily on features. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of put it like this. I look at this topic the way I kind of look at the show that we do, right? Like, we've built this podcast really from scratch, not necessarily relying on guests, right? Mm-hmm. We don't need a guest. Like, you and I can carry the show. Like, it's cool. Like, we really don't need somebody to come in and be like, yo, like, and bring the energy. Like, you and I really can carry the weight. And in my humble opinion, I would hope the people who rock with us feel the same way. And so I look at the same thing when it comes to music, right? Certain people that y'all love and that we love need features in order to excel. And then there's other people who just literally can go out there by themselves and people rock with them for that reason. And so with that being said, some of the new guys that I really respect in that aspect is, people like Roddy Ricch. He puts out songs obviously with people featuring mainly. He obviously has people that feature on his songs as well. But I think that when we think of Roddy Ricch, or at least for me, when I think of Roddy Ricch, features don't necessarily come to mind. Like the meaning, the reason why his songs are good is not because like somebody came through and delivered this amazing feature and brought that song to life. I think what he does on his songs brings his own music to life. And I feel the same way about Rod Wave. I feel the same way about Polo G. I feel the same way about even to be, and this is going to sound, I think this is an obvious statement, but it's going to need to be said anyway. Drake, like anytime Drake gets in his like actual bag and he zones in and like puts out a song, I'm not saying the song is going to be #1 or anything like that, but I prefer Drake when he makes songs by himself personally. Like I'm talking about even going back in his entire discography. Again, I'm not talking about songs that necessarily perform on the Billboard or they hit #1 or yada yada. I'm talking about like the songs that really mean the most to certain people. And what's probably somebody who y'all are gonna laugh at is, you know, Kanye West is somebody who to me needs features. Like he needs features. I don't want to hear a song from him, at least new Kanye. I'm talking about new Ye. New Ye, guys. Not old Ye, not college dropout, not freaking late registration, not graduation. No. From My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy until present day, usually when Kanye drops a song on his own, it's not that great. Like it's not bad music, but what does it really do in terms of boosting his overall brand or boosting his overall discography as an artist? You kind of get where I'm going with that with Kanye.
100%. 100% agree with that. I think Kanye has become more of an architect. He's been the person that's able to put people in places to succeed and bring out things in people that makes a complete song. I don't think he's skill wise. I don't think he is capable of making a complete song, a complete album. Let's say he could do one song here and there. It'll feel like he's missing something, but I do think he does need features. Another person is Rick Ross. I mean, I think Rick Ross is a fantastic rapper, but as of late, he's been relying on features, and it works for him. It's funny. I respect the hell out of people who do not have features.
I respect them more.
I respect them more, dog. The hell out of people that don't have features. Like NBA YoungBoy, I don't love his music, but he rarely has features. That's something that's admirable. Kevin
Gates, we talked about him, remember before?
Yeah, Kevin Gates is another one. Like you said, Lil Durk. I mean, Lil Durk has features here and there, but for the most part, he carries songs by himself.
Yeah, same thing. Remember, go ahead. It's my bad. Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying some of my favorite songs is him by himself.
Who, Lil Durk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily. You know, another guy I wanted to throw in there, controversial name that obviously nobody really fucks with at this point, Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez, to me, yes, he works with people. He's worked with people in the past, but to me, when I think of Tory Lanez and what he does and how his music has been so good over the years, features do not come to mind when it comes to the songs that I've liked the most from him. They don't come to mind. And so that's really where I'm getting at. It's like when you think of this artist and you think of the top couple songs that you like from them. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, Tory Lanez literally said his first album, which does not have a single feature on there, which is to me his best album. He said he didn't want to put a feature on there. He was like, the first album I come out with, I want to do it by myself. I thought it was fantastic. And that's, to me, yes, what we're saying is making songs by yourself. Everybody can do that. French Montana, by the way, is somebody that needs features really badly.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Let's not forget about
him. Actually, to be quite honest with you, I don't want to hear music with him on his own.
Yeah, he has some hits by himself, like maybe one or two, but he historically needs features. But like, I ain't worried about nothing. That's just him, right? I don't think anybody's on there. Ain't worried about none. But anyway, what I was trying to say was, yes, somebody could make a hot song by themselves, but then, to be able, you got to be as versatile. You have to be able to knock the melody out. You got to be able to knock your verses out. You got to be able to be versatile in terms of production that you spit over. It's like in this day and age, it's very difficult that somebody has enough elements to entertain somebody for a full album. So, really, if you look at it from that standpoint, I put Kevin Gates as somebody that's capable of entertaining somebody for a full album. I put who was the first person that you named?
First person, Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch. I think Roddy Ricch is somebody that can do an album all by himself and entertain folks. Even J. Cole. I think he can do an album by himself and entertain folks. So
Kendrick can too, obviously.
Kendrick can too.
That goes without saying.
It's interesting to see where the industry is going to be in the next couple of months without features. If features are going to continue to blow up, or people are going to start trying to do that, be solo dolo.
Well, we shall see. Well, you guys let us know who are some of your favorite artists that you feel like do not need features in order to be successful? And obviously, you know, the answers are gonna vary, but hey man, let's debate about it on social media. Hit us on Instagram, Twitter, let us know your thoughts. Let's move on though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The next topic that I wanted to talk, or that we wanted to talk about rather, was, you know, what cities do you think are running hip hop right now? Not in the 90s, not in the early 2000s, not the mid 2000s. In 2021, what are we in? Actually, let me not date the show. In 2021, what cities do you think are at the forefront of hip hop right now? I think the answer is going to vary because, you know, taste is different. But objectively speaking, who would you say?
You know what, brother?
What's good?
I'm gonna do, you know, ratings game music. This is another shameless plug. I love doing top fives. So I'm gonna give you my top five. No particular order, but Tennessee. Tennessee has some big time artists.
Nah, you need to. Nah, I think you. No. We said cities. Be specific. Memphis.
Oh yes, Memphis. That's true. I did. Yeah, you're right.
Memphis. Music. The music in Memphis is fire.
Memphis. Think about Memphis. NLE Chopper, Young Dolph, Yo Gotti, Black Youngster, Tay Keith. Tay Keith is huge. And then you got Pooh Shiesty. Who else? DJ
Big 30. Big
DJ
30.
Paul. Oh, Big 30 from Memphis.
Who else?
What's his name? The legend, Juicy J. Like,
of course,
they pretty
DJ
good.
Paul, yeah, like you said, 3 6 Mafia, all of them. Yes, we're talking 2021. So I think, respectfully speaking, I don't think that Juicy J and DJ Paul would count. Like, they not popping. They're not the reason why
Juicy
Memphis
J
is on.
Popping. He does beats.
They not the reason why Memphis is popping right now.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
But no, I'm with you on Memphis, though. I'm with you on Memphis.
You're Memphis?
No,
okay. All right.
I'm with you. They buzzing right now.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Buzzing. Memphis is one. Detroit, Michigan. Yes, there's the obvious T Grizzly. Sada Baby, Dej Loaf, Royce the 5'9", Eminem, and then
Big Sean,
up and coming. Big Sean. Oh, how the hell can I forget Big Sean?
By the way,
Sean. Very close to Detroit is Bazzi. I might throw him in there because he does mention Detroit a couple times.
Is he from there?
He's from Michigan, but I'm not sure he's from actually Detroit. But if you want to throw him in there, he talks about Detroit a lot. So that's it. Shout out to Detroit.
But see, I ain't gonna lie, you named a couple people. And by the way, I'm not disagreeing with, because I've heard Detroit is buzzing. They got some young talent up there who are really on the come up. I'm not super familiar with the younger Detroit scene. But they definitely got some names that you did not name. That I'm not super familiar with. Maybe you're not super familiar with. But whatever.
Oh, 42 Doug. 42 Doug's a Detroit guy.
42
right?
Doug.
You know who else is Detroit or Michigan? That I just found out? DDG. Who I think DDG is actually a very good rapper.
Get out of here. He's from Detroit?
DDG's from Detroit. I
had no idea.
I thought he was from California. I was like, yo, man, he's Cali kid. Nah, he's from Detroit. So
okay.
They got some guys. They got some guys and women. Oh, how can we forget? What's the KD? Cash Doll's from Detroit. And I think she's legit too. She's legit. How about
Detroit,
Chicago?
Well, look. I think. Look, I'm not gonna go down the list like you are, but I believe Chicago is. I don't want to say running hip hop, quote unquote, but they have the best group and collection of talent to me. And if it ain't number one, it's towards the top. I mean, we talking about Polo G, We talking about Cowboy.
Dirk.
We talking about Dirk. We talking about rest in peace King Von. We talking about Herbo. We talking about No Name. We talking
Vic
about
Mensa.
Vic Mensa. I mean, honestly, the list is very vast. And the one thing I like about Chicago in particular is, oh, by the way, Saba. We ain't talk about Saba. I believe he's from
Saba.
I don't think he's from Chicago per se, but he's on the outskirts, if I'm not mistaken.
How can you forget Chance the Rapper?
I know how we can forget. It's like, nah.
Don't fall into the hype just because Tory Lanez said a tight ass line talking about Chance the Rapper too irrelevant. Like, just don't fall into that. He was just mad.
No, knock it off.
Chance the Rapper is very relevant.
You know, you feel like Chance the Rapper has fallen off. Are we gonna have that debate?
I don't think his celebrity is still there. I think he's still popular. I personally believe Chance the Rapper should no longer rap. Like, his name is Chance the Rapper. He should no longer rap.
Nah, come on, man.
I mean, Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper, I legit think should be in a sitcom or something. I think he has the personality of like,
Chance the actor. Chance the
actor. Chance the Rapper retired from rap. You know, like,
yo, for real.
I think Chance the Rapper can rap. Can act.
Yo, I'm a marketing guy on this episode, man. I'm thinking of all types of shit. I told you about the animated series with the story you told. Mm-hmm. Imagine if Chance the Rapper had I don't want to call it a sitcom or like some type of parody where he was Chance the Blank and they just input a bunch of random things that Chance was doing. Chance the painter, Chance the whatever. Like, that would be kind of cool as a parody, just to be funny. To play on his name, but you
have a lot of time on your hand, brother.
Listen, I'm giving out free ideas, man. Listen, I'll take commission, but this is free.
I'm gonna throw out another one for you. This one's gonna be shaky. Louisville, Kentucky. There's two people I know from Louisville, Kentucky.
I don't think you got enough names to name. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not rolling with Louisville. You know what I think that Orlando has some sneaky talent.
Orlando.
Or just Florida as a whole has mad talent.
Oh, of course.
Like, I'm talking about, like, if we talking about states, now we talking about cities or states. I know we said cities, but if we talking about states,
not fair. You can't have these cities going against states. That ain't fair.
All right, I feel you, man. Listen, I really like Orlando, man, because they got a lot of young, bubbling talent just over the years.
Name one.
Anyway,
you can name
Tyler Yahweh, if I'm not mistaken.
That's it. You just really like
Denzel Curry, if I'm not mistaken.
He's from Miami.
I don't think is he from Miami per se?
I think he's from Miami, or You can't tell by his hair. Remember how he used to have that Miami, that hair that, you know, I'm talking about the hair where
that's the Opalaka cut.
The Opalaka goon hair right there. Like, he's from Miami. That's Miami.
No, but you know what?
I feel you though. I feel you.
There's a lot of but there's a lot of talent all over the place. Obviously, like, I mean, LA. We obviously went too long without saying Atlanta. To be quite honest with you. I think Atlanta. Atlanta should be at the top, but
that's definitely like 5. That's definitely
they're
5.
so grandfathered in at this point that, like, it's obvious. But you know what though? Don't sleep on New York City, because New York City has been on the come up, in my opinion, in the more recent time. And I think with the collection of people like Lil TJ, obviously Young M.A. still in there, Sleepy Hollow, 22Gs, rest in peace, Pop Smoke, 5EO Foreign, right? There's a bunch of dudes who, like, legit
J.I. the
Prince, who have been carrying the torch for New York hip hop. And I think more importantly, it's because they have adopted a new sound. And I'm glad the old heads who used to govern New York hip hop, because that is the Mecca and it will never not be the foundation of where hip hop was formed. I think that they have gotten out the way and let the young dudes shine, whether it was freaking voluntarily or just by force, because New York has a new sound. It's not about the boom bap anymore.
Yeah. So I want to play a game with you real quick. If we got like 2 minutes, let's play a game.
Let's do it.
It's very similar to the game they play on Inside the NBA with Charles Barkley, where they like name that player, and Charles Barkley can't name him. And our fans, I want this to. We're gonna put this on Instagram, and y'all gonna help us out. So I'm gonna name a couple of states,
Okay.
not cities. Tell me if you know a rapper from each state that I name. Washington State.
What? I don't think I know anybody from there. No way.
Washington State. So Seattle, right? Lil Mosey.
He's from Seattle?
Lil Mosey's from Seattle.
Bro, I didn't even know
Seattle.
I had no idea.
Okay. Here's another
LA.
one. Nevada. Do you know any rappers from Nevada?
No clue. Nope.
No,
Not a clue.
I actually don't know anybody from Vegas. I don't know.
Damn, I feel like I'm Charles Barkley right now, but keep going.
I know. Doo-doo. Iowa.
Come on, man. All right. Can you give me one where rappers actually exist? Please.
Okay. Arizona. Do you know any rapper from Arizona? That's popping. Is it Baby Bash from Arizona?
Hey man, come on.
He might be from Arizona.
Arizona? You know, I think I do know one, but I don't remember his name. I don't remember. So no. So I'll say no.
No. Virginia.
Oh, come on, man. The answer is no. It's like nah. What you mean, like current rappers? Come on, man. This is
current rappers. Name a okay.
This is too easy, man. Come on.
All right, well, I'll skip that one. This is the last one. I'll give you one more.
I need to get one right. Jesus.
Do you know any rapper from Portland, Oregon?
I do. That one's okay. Thank you. Amine. Yeah. Hey!
We would have accepted Damian Lillard. Actually, he's not from Portland. He's
see.
So, never mind. From Oakland.
Yo,
never mind. But
come on, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, you're a horrible host. You're a horrible game show host.
Help us out, America. Everybody that listens to this podcast, help us out. We want to be plugged in. We're music junkies. Let us know from North Dakota. Tell us somebody from South Dakota that we should be paying attention to. Help us out so we can get better.
What about Montana? Game. What about Montana?
Lil Mormon. Lil Jehovah's Witness.
Lil Mormon. Hey, Lil Mormon is hilarious. Lil Mormon is funny. No, but that is real though. We should extend this to social media. We want to know what y'all think, man. Like, what? Let us know what you guys think. Where are the popping artists that are from those cities that we just cannot name? Hey,
and that's our problem. This is something.
God,
there's no insult. You know, it's us. We got to do better. The last topic we're going to talk about is, now that COVID. I'm not gonna say that we stopped COVID. Like, we haven't stopped it yet. I mean, we got it in a chokehold. Like we got like this. COVID's still punching us in the gut, but
we got COVID in the head. We got COVID in the head.
We got him in a headlock. You know,
definitely a headlock.
We got in a headlock. So now that we can kind of see the end of this pandemic coming, who are some artists that, if things opened up today, you would pay money to see in a concert? Because concerts are going to start ramping up.
Well, look, in recent history and recent times, I've become somebody who really appreciates a good show. Never was like that. And so with that being said, I think that, I want to see somebody R&B. You know who I would want to see? I want to see Vizion perform. Not because I've ever seen Vizion perform, but because, listen, when you go to a concert, yes, it's about the energy that the artist brings to the table, but it's also about understanding that artist's discography, right? So you want to see the music that you've been vibing to all these years. You want to see how that translates to the performance of, what the artist does on stage. And I feel like from the little I've seen about Vizion, which is very little because they do not really show their face. They're not very loud of an artist. I would love to see Vizion in concert. Secondly, I feel like I need to go to a Travis Scott concert like before he retires. To be quite honest with you, I like Travis Scott is a dude who, while the demographic of people that he probably targets is beyond and way younger than you and I, like, not saying that we couldn't appreciate it, but I just feel like I need to experience what Travis Scott brings to the table musically in real time to really get a grasp for it all, because we know his music is very layered, and his energy is there. So those are two, man. That's off the rip that I would love to go see.
You know why I wouldn't go to a Travis Scott concert?
You will get your ass.
I feel like I would get osteoporosis. Like, like I'm gonna be jumping around, my back gonna hurt. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a full-on workout to go to a Travis Scott concert, just because I feel like they're gonna be raving, raging, any synonym for those two words. It would probably be crazy. But that's two good picks. That's two good picks. As an adult, I feel like now I appreciate intimacy more. Like, I appreciate experiences that like connect with me, And so Vizion is definitely somebody that I think would give you a very intimate performance. And by the way, intimate doesn't just mean, that's not just porno term. Intimate is actually means like a personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Uch, don't you feel like intimate is a word that majority of HBO's porno started with the word intimate? Right? But anyway, so with that being said, I would like to go to a Frank Ocean concert. I know that sounds bizarre. I said intimate and Frank Ocean. I'm a straight guy, but I feel like Frank Ocean's music is so intimate. I think it's so personal. It's so vulnerable that I would like to see him perform in person. Like, just because I feel like you would get a full-on experience from your heart, your mind, your soul, whatever. Second person, which I'm kind of jealous. I would love to see St. John in concert. You went to a St. John concert.
Oh yeah.
I feel like St. John's music is impossible to not get hyped off. I'm sure he has energy. Like, I think I would pay for a St. John concert. So those are my two picks. And I think, hey, let's go to St. John concert.
But yeah, dude, that St. John concert was incredible. Unbelievable. And yes, it took it over the edge because I went to Montreal for it. So first time in Montreal, Canada. The energy was incredible. And I really loved it, man. That was the thing. I would love to go see him again. Honestly, you will not regret it. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I feel like I'm somebody part of his marketing team.
I would love to hear.
The ticket sales will be in the description. Please go and buy the tickets, guys.
I would love to see him perform Monica Lewinsky.
Oh man,
she by Monica Lewinsky. Like, I can just see it just being tight. Like me. I
saw him perform that, man. That was on the first album. Remember?
Oh, I'm talking about part 2 with Lil Uzi Vert, or the baby and A Boogie.
Okay. Yeah,
we forgot to mention A Boogie in New York rappers, by the way. People keep sleeping on A Boogie.
That is a fact. Not me though. I've been raving about it. Remember, I told you he killed every feature in 2019. I stand on that. You guys can go back to the podcast, go look at what shit I was saying about A Boogie 2019. He was on fire. I think that's enough for these topics. Let's take a little break, and when we come back, we'll get into some indie reviews. We are back with our indie review segment, here to give you guys some reviews of some guys and some gals. Actually, there's no girls this time around, who submitted their songs to us, who we want to give some feedback to. And Listen, shout out to everybody out there who's been submitting their music to us. If we haven't gotten to you yet, trust me, we will get to you at some point. And if you're a new artist or you're a established artist or whoever who wants some feedback, you can definitely get in contact with us via our website. Go to www.illadvisedwiseguys.com/contact and get in contact with your guys, your new favorite guys, I should say. Yeah, let's get into this, man. I don't want to waste any more time. The first song that I think we should get into is by a brother by the name of Orchestrate 96. At one point, I had to keep Googling your name, my brother. I'm just going to be 100% real with you. I couldn't believe that was actually your name. I was like, wait, is that a typo? What is Orchestrate 96? Did I say 98 or 96? I don't know what I said originally, but it's 96. Shout out to you for having a unique name. I'm not sure if I've ever seen such a name before. But anyway, he dropped a new song called Stack Up. And actually, this is a video. So you ready to get into this, Q? Lego. Once I get this thing queued up.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's see. Orchestrate. Here we go. Boom. Share audio. Share. Bam. Can you see this? Let's get into this. Let me know if you can hear this or not.
Yeah, I can
hear it. Bow.
Ooh, what city is that?
I already like the way this is started.
Okay. Look at the whip.
Oh, look at the chain.
It's a plane, it's a jet flying high at base. Bitch, I want your whole helicopter to space. Send me some sky high, thank God for the grace.
Eli told you Eli's making a comeback.
Got the money hanging on the
lace. He better, I know he's from Nigeria or something. He gotta be.
Pray to obey. I'll live it up, do it, live a trace. Oh my gosh. And I'm slipping when I drop. Run up
I like that beat drop.
Direct, don't stop. Hey, this stocking never stop.
Let's fast forward this real quick.
Hey. Yo, shitty ass nigga, doo. Yeah, my dog keep me out, feel like voodoo. Second triple A's, grace go cool. Oh my gosh, and I'm slipping when I drop. Run up the band, beat up direct, don't stop. Hey, this stacking never stop. Hey, yeah, this stacking never stop. Hey,
Okay.
I think we understand the gist of the song. Q, let's jump right into this. Let's not waste no more time, no more talking, unless it's a review. What'd you think of that, man?
Oh man. Fire beat. Check. Flows are pretty decent. Confidence on 100. That's a big deal. I think his vocals could have been a little better. Quality wise. I do feel like his presence on the mic is a little amateur. He just kind of sounds like somebody that doesn't quite got a rap voice. But however, I think that he is a phenomenal rapper. He has great flows, great confidence, great wittiness. He kind of slides on the beat, and he's appealing. So I would say I would give this song about a 2.5 out of 5 to a 3 out of 5. Around there. Let's say 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
Okay. All right. I think you were I don't want to say you were nice. Because I'm gonna start out with my grade. How about that? I'm actually gonna be a little nicer than you, to be honest with you. Because I think the song brought a little bit more to the table than you kind of gave it credit for. 3 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5.
Whoa.
3.5 out of 5.
Got one of those to hand out. Stop handing them out. You're gonna be throwing away.
Stop handing what out?
3 out of 5s.
No, I said 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, 3.5. Okay.
So I'll start with the good. The good is I like how serious of an artist he appears to be, right? You gotta give credit where credit is due to the artists who appear to be taking their time and their craft very seriously. The visuals were clean. I saw some change. I saw the props. He looked like somebody who's really taking his shit seriously. And so credit to you, man. Kudos. For real. Much respect. Because there's a lot of people who have amateur visuals. So you're already doing better than most. I'm going to just be real with you. Now, the beat. Really good. I'm going to give the beat a little bit more credit than his actual performance. For real. Because I like the way the beat built in the beginning. The guitars with that bass drop. I'm a fan of, again, guitars and really just that first bass drop has to hit or the song is not good to me. Your bass drop needs to hit. And I think this joint actually delivered on that. And so with that being said, production wise, you did your thing. Whoever produced the beat, shout out to them. If it wasn't you, shout out to that person. Now, your performance, Orchestrate 96. I like the melodies you brought to the table. I like the hook. It was pretty catchy. I don't think your rapping was that great, if I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't think that you were saying anything that was just super fire. You know, I didn't hear any bars that was just like, oh my God, like, what did he say? Oh, snap. Like, I didn't hear any of that. But I don't think that you did a bad job either. Like, I thought it was just kind of middle of the pack. It could have been a little bit better. And so, yeah, that coincides with the grade that I'm giving. This is about a 3 out of 5, but that extra 0.5 that I added onto the grade, other than what you gave, Q, was giving credit to the beat.
The beat is phenomenal.
I really gotta give credit to that beat. That was a great beat. Shout out to you though. You didn't mess up the song. You didn't mess it up. You also didn't kill it. I say that respectfully though. All right. Don't kill me. This is just my personal opinion. So shout out to you, man. For submitting your music.
I second your opinion.
You know, more importantly though, like I said, while we were listening to the song, I sensed that he was from Africa, specifically West Africa. I could be totally wrong with that. I would love to hear what other types of music you make, Orchestrate 96, like in terms of genres. You know, do you get into R&B? Do you get into Afro pop? Like, what other things do you have in your bag? Because with his voice and what he was doing performance wise, I could hear him over like something else, not just a hip hop type beat, like a modern hip hop type song. So we shall see. Maybe you can recommend another song that you want us to check out. But for now, man, like I said, 3.5 out of 5. That's my grade. Shout out to you.
Not a bad grade. Not a bad grade.
Shall we move on?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Next up, Shad Fur. I know it's Shad because Shad Moss is Bow Wow. Shad Fur. Save yourself.
Shad Fur. Yeah, let's do this, man. And as always, Q, let me know if you can hear this because this is not a video. This is audio.
Save yourself in parentheses. This ain't no heaven. Wow.
Let's get it.
This ain't no heaven. That's deep.
Can you hear this?
Kiss me, kill me the way I like it.
Can you hear it?
Love me, miss me when I'm buried deep.
Come on.
No matching tattoos and use no
I can see this being on Thriller.
On someone else's street. Love you, making mistakes with.
I like this a lot.
Like me, you should go back home.
Oh, did you hear that?
I know your parents worry about you. Jokes going down while I'm closest to the edge that I've ever been. I'm not certain that we're gonna make it tomorrow.
Okay.
She's still.
Yo, listen. I ain't gonna lie, like I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Let's get back into this.
Follow. I don't need no more runaways. You know much enough. Save yourself from ending up in love. You're falling in.
Okay. We've heard and felt enough, I believe. Q, what do you think of this song, man? What you think?
Pretty good. I mean, it gave me like 80s vibes. He's singing his ass off on that song. He is singing his ass off. Like he's singing like he's a man on a mission. Melodies were intricate. I didn't quite get what the song was about, but I'm sure it's some deep stuff. Great album cover. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling it. I can see, like I said, I can see it on Thriller. Like, could you imagine if Michael Jackson was featured on this song?
Come on.
Like, Michael Jackson had the second verse. I could see that.
Yo, you gotta chill, man. You can't moonwalk while you're sitting down. Your whole screen was moving like it's a damn earthquake.
Oh man, if Shad Fur did one, I'm gonna cut you on that. Oh man, I'm gonna cut you now, baby. Like if he did that, oh, that song, I'll give it 5 out of 5. But right now, I'm just gonna give it 4 out of 5. I'm gonna cut you now. You ain't heard Michael Jackson say that before? I'm gonna cut you now. Michael Jackson was the only dude that did not use his middle finger. Michael Jackson always did this.
What?
How come nobody does that no more?
He was sophisticated with it, man. He ain't want you to know what he was. He ain't want you to know he was cussing you out like while he was doing it. So here's the thing though. So what you said, 4 out of 5? Is that what you said?
4 out of 5. Could you imagine going to the club and like you're like, man, forget that girl. Man, sorry.
Maybe that's what he meant by
about to pick a fight with some thugs.
Yo, maybe that's what he meant by save yourself. Was he talking about save yourself from getting dissed, from getting freaking dissed at a club by a girl? Is that what you're saying?
True. I think so. I think so.
Listen.
The same.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's talking about
Shad
Park at 14th Street.
Yo, come on. Yo, Shad Fair, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Fair. You did your thing, bro. I like the funk. I like the vibes. I like the instrumentation. I even love the vocal arrangements in the actual song. I heard the background vocals. I'm assuming you did your own background vocals. I'm assuming that, but I love it, man. I ain't gonna lie. This was a fair
assumption.
This was a really good song, man. Came with the funk. I feel like I wanted to get up and start dancing. It's one of those joints. Definitely gave me old school, like you said. I think you said 70s. Did you say 80s or 70s? I'm getting more like
80s is what I said.
Diana Ross, like freaking Lionel Richie, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just the fun loving, dance. Like you can't be mad at this kind of vibe. Come on now.
For sure.
How you gonna be mad at Shad Fair for making you trying to save yourself? Come on, listen. Respect to you, Shad Moss. You want to save other people.
Exactly.
You said we should all what? What'd you say?
We should all be saved by something.
I agree. I'm gonna give this song 4.5 out of 5. Like I thought that this. This was. I mean, from what I heard just now, I heard no weaknesses for the most part. The only reason why I don't give this a 5 is because I just felt like it wasn't undeniably a hit. Like I thought it had all of the elements of a good song for the type of for the genre it is in. But I didn't catch this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this. Because look, I gotta save my 5s for incredibleness. And if I just hand them out, there's no room for improvement. How can you improve from a 5 when we grading out of 5? Come on now.
That's touche.
And so I really don't even know what you could have done more to make this more of a hit. And sometimes it's really nothing. But I would just say that if you're able to make something like this, I can already tell you're a different kind of musician. You're a different kind of musician. For real.
You're on another level. You're on another stratosphere when it comes to music. If you can make something like that.
Wow. Let's keep it moving. The next song that we have to talk about is by a brother by the name of Stanley. Stanley. Yo, I like the name Stanley. I don't think there's people named Stanley anymore.
What you mean? I got cousins named Stanley in Nigeria. Stanley.
that's such like I don't want to say an old name. It's kind of like, you know how certain names are certain names are like either first names and last names together, but they can be used interchangeably. And then there's just other names that just kind of a little old school. It's like you don't see any 22-year-olds walking around with the name Barbara. It just don't happen right now.
Or Helen.
Shout out to the Helens, man. No, but listen, by the way, Stanley, that's no knock on your name. I think that's a cool name. I'm just saying, that was just my observation. Cool name, Stanley. Let's get into the song that he has for us called Waiting or Waiting.
Stanley.
I'm
surprised that he was able to get that name and not have like, I wonder if there's a lot of
copyright infringement.
Is there a lot of Stanley artists named Stanley?
Maybe. Maybe he should
the first Stanley from from Spotify.
Maybe he should like flip his name and maybe put an I on the end. That would make it a little unique, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, man. Again, as always, let me know if you can hear this, man. Let's get into it.
Pretty decent.
You hear this?
Album cover. Yeah, I can hear it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Listen, I'm already with it. I like the guitars. I love it. Keep it going. Let's hear it.
Like a killer voice song.
Waiting for your reply. Waiting for you, call me back.
Oh yeah, this just happened. It strikes a chord with me because this happened with me. Uber Eats.
Oh my god,
I was waiting for Uber Eats the whole time, bro. They said they dropped it off at my house. They never came,
bro. I
dropped it off.
Yo, brother, I just had a horror story for Uber Eats yesterday, man. I ordered me some Five Guys, right? First time I ordered Five Guys in about 2 years, 3 years probably. I went downstairs to get the food, and what did I see? Some sushi. And I'm like, yo, what did I order again? So I called the dude back, and I said, yo, you brought me the wrong food. He said, what? Oh, snap, I'll be there in 2 minutes. Do you know that this guy came back with my food, took the other food he dropped down, and I was sitting there looking at him like, bro, do you know you're not getting no tip, right? You know how long I was waiting? That's the moral of the story.
Wow.
He said 2 minutes. I was actually waiting about 15 minutes, but neither here nor there. Neither here nor there.
Fries are cold, probably.
Bro, the fries were cold, man. Listen, we're not here to talk about my food, though. Let's jump right back into this, man.
We have stories about waiting.
In November, you told me you was chasing your dreams. Yeah, you was chasing your dreams. Promise you won't leave me. Now I keep on calling. I'll be on your waiting.
Where's my tissue? My tissue.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, this guy sound like he is hurt. He is hurt.
I cut onion.
All right.
Tell your truth, Stanley.
All right.
Tell it.
Yo, let's get into this though, man. Listen, I'll start us off here. So, listen. Yo, can you go on mute, man? Listen, you stop crying when we're giving reviews, man. You gotta chill. You have to chill.
Wait, hold on. How come adults don't do that no more, right? Remember when you were a kid and you
Nah, man.
And that usually happened when you had to apologize. I didn't mean to.
Yo,
I didn't mean to talk to you like that.
The last person I remember seeing cry so like animated was Will Smith on that Fresh Prince episode, like for real. Like, remember when his dad showed up, but he left too early. They were supposed to go hang out and shit. Like freaking hyperventilating.
You remember that scene.
For sure.
Yeah, that's true.
So Stanley, listen, bravo at your the emotion-filled song. I thought that you did a great job conveying your hurt and your sorrow for the girl who you had been waiting on for so damn long. And I hope she called you. Maybe I missed the part in the song where she called you back, but it sounded like you was waiting and she never called. I don't know, but I really like this song a lot, man. The only knock that I got, to be quite honest with you, is I feel like Stanley, you were doing a little bit too much on the vocals. Like, I don't know if it was some post-production mixing where y'all just decided to just go ham with the ad-libs. And I don't really know what you sound like without auto-tune. And I say ad-libs, I mean auto-tune. I don't know what you sound like without it, but what I heard, you were able to hold a couple notes, harmonize. I like the melodies. I would encourage you to ease up on the auto-tune because that song was beautiful in and of itself. I didn't need all them damn all the auto-tune effects to really liven up whatever it is that you were doing on this song. So that's my biggest knock, to be honest with you, bro. You know, we need more vulnerability in music, and I love how you were waiting, and hopefully she called back because I don't think she did. But shout out to you, man. This is a 4 out of 5, strong 4 out of 5 song. And by the way, speaking of the last song that we just did a review for Shad Fair, and one of the things that I gave him a lot of credit for was his background vocals. I heard a lot of that in this, and I thought it was beautifully done and beautifully layered over, or I should say behind the main vocals of the song itself. 4 out of 5, man. That's how I feel. Q, what do you think?
Hey, you and those background vocals should get a room.
Oh my God. Did you hear those background vocals?
They should get a room.
Damn.
Y'all need help paying for a dinner date with you and
Maybe,
his background vocals?
Oh my God. Wait. No. See, now that you said that, man, listen, I'm running the background vocals back. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, man. I'm bringing this motherfucker back. Do you hear this? Do you hear the... Ooh. Come on, bro. Come on. Stop playing with Stop playing with him. Stop playing with Stanley, bro. That's all he was trying to tell you. Stop playing with him. Put some respect on his name, on his background vocals, all right? Sorry, go ahead. My bad. I apologize. Continue.
It's his background vocals are very Ralph not Ralph Transvance. No, not him. What's the guy that made Computer Love? Computer Love. Roger Troutman.
I thought you was about to say Roddy Rebel, the song him and Bobby Shmurda put out called Computers.
Nah. Computer Love, Roger Troutman.
Oh, man.
But yeah, because you know, at a computer, the background vocals. Anyway, you know something you didn't give credit for? I was waiting for you to give credit for the beat. The beat is vicious. I mean, it's you know, like you said, you hear the guitar once that comes in, then the bass comes in. Like, I can listen to this song with just the beat. I second what you said. I think that his vocals he did too much. I think there's this syndrome of people who
wait, you called it a syndrome?
It's like a syndrome.
Wait, go ahead. Continue. That was funny.
It's like,
go ahead.
It's like sometimes when, you know, people get on a song and they know the song's going to be about something deep, they do a little too much vocally. You know, it happens. It definitely. I feel like your boy from Jacksonville. What's his name? YK Osiris. I feel like YK Osiris, great singer, but he does a lot on songs. He does a little too much. You don't need to do that much,
bro. That's actually a great. He don't sound like it, but that's a great example. Continue.
You know what I mean?
Great example.
Like that to me. If I'm going to give this song about a 3.5, but its potential is a 5. And my advice to Stanley is, if you can just chill out a little bit on the vocals, the melodies are fantastic. Chill out on the vocals a little bit. I think this song could live up to its big time 5-star potential. But good job as usual. Thanks for the submission. And damn it!
You okay, man? You okay, man? You need a tissue? Are you okay? You good?
Wait.
Yo, brother.
I don't wait it for my vaccine.
All right, enough. Hopefully, Stanley, you're not actually crying like Q is, but we hope you've gotten over the hurt that you displayed in this song. Let's get into the next song. It's by a brother named Jposey with this song called "Cursed
Damn it!
But Blessed."
Damn it! Y'all need to leave. Y'all need to leave Danny alone. Leave her alone. Leave Danny alone.
Why yo? Let's enough, man. Let's jump into this again. Let me know if you can hear this.
I'm sorry. When I cry, I start thinking about all the bad things that are happening.
Can you hear this?
Yeah, I can hear it. Cursed but
let's get it.
blessed. Jposey.
Wait, James Posey from the Heat?
James Posey?
Oh, he won a chip. Yo, remember that 3-pointer he hit?
Oh, I remember one of them. Okay.
Yo, you hear the guitars again? Yo, you notice the theme?
Yeah.
Do you notice this?
I hear it.
Niggas die for less.
Oh,
Yeah. Minimize the stress. Yeah. Trying to run up a check.
okay, this beat's
Ain't
knocking.
no nigga had me pressed. Yeah. Fighting against more than flesh.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm cursed, but I'm
See,
blessed.
here's my thing. At that moment, his style should have changed a little bit. If you
Which
know what I
part?
mean.
Which part? Which
So
part?
if you would have got to about the 30-second, he was hitting us with a consistent.
You got to
flow.
switch the flow. You got to switch the
You
flow.
got to switch it at that
You
30
gotta switch
second
the flow.
right there. You got
I
to switch
agree.
the flow a little bit.
I agree. But you know what though? I feel like he's gonna switch it pretty soon. I feel
Okay.
you.
I'm
but,
waiting for
but
him to switch the
I
flow a little
feel
bit.
like it's gonna happen.
Like if he hits with the oh man.
I ain't gonna lie though.
That's
While
real time.
while I agree with what you're saying, I like what he's saying. I like
love what he
the
said.
words
Love what he
though.
said.
Let's
Love
get back
what he
into
said.
this.
Cursed, but I'm blessed. I know I'm cursed, but I'm blessed.
Because this is just the hook.
I'm just trying to win. I'm just trying to win.
Yeah.
Lord, forgive me for my thoughts. Forgive me for my sins.
Yeah.
I'll take up my cross because only you know where I've been.
Yeah.
I handle my
Hold on,
enemies.
don't
Protect me
run
from my
that.
friends.
Wait. So I said, keep going. I want to see if he switched the flow.
Got it.
Lord,
Right
I
here,
got
right
my
here.
enemies. Protect me from my kin.
Got to switch it right
You
there.
niggas do many things. Yeah. If you with me, if you earn my love.
Yeah, he kept
got
it
to
pretty,
switch up
he
a little
kept it
bit.
pretty
Yeah.
monotone and one track minded for
Yeah.
the most part. I feel you on that. Q. Let's just jump right into this. What are your full thoughts on the song?
We got some songs with some really good beats. This is another really good beat. Like, I think that as a listener, you can't help but be moved by it. Like you said, I do love the content. We all are dealing with the struggle of the ups and downs that come with life, that all the stuff that gets thrown at us in our lives. So saying we curse but blessed, like that's dope. In terms of his rapping performance, I feel like it left a lot to be desired. I feel like he could have had more energy. It's you curse but blessed. Either you sound aggressive or you sound energetic. Like, I want to feel that you curse but blessed. Number one. Number two, I think he had to switch his flows. There's moments where he had to switch his flow up. I pointed some of those moments out, like I believe it was like 30 seconds. You gotta switch it, get more dynamic. So then, like if he were to do that, I think it would have took the song to another level. And then there's something that he did in the very beginning. He started humming. He sounded like Kid Cudi. He hummed to start the song.
The hum
was
god.
like,
The hum. No.
The hum
Put some respect
god.
on Kid. The
Hum god Allah.
god. Hum
god
Allah.
If he hummed more, I thought that was something that he could have used to his advantage. So I give it 2.5 out of 5, but like it's very close to 3 for me, but 2.5 out of 5.
Okay. I think that's reasonable. You said most of the things that I would say. I think mainly the beat, fire. That's the one thing that gets my attention right off the bat. And I think, like you said, man, he missed out on a couple opportunities to make this song better. He did. And it really starts with his performance. Now, while I credited him, like while we were listening to it and saying, like, yo, he was actually saying some real shit, like that I felt it here in my heart. You're right. Flow wise, he could have did a little bit more. Ad lib wise, he could have did some of that. I didn't hear any ad libs. I could be wrong, but I didn't hear any. It just sounded very what I would call one track minded. Like you came in with the idea that you wanted to get this one idea off. And while I think you did it pretty well, because the song is called Cursed But Blessed, very deep title. You know, we talked earlier about DMX. DMX used to always say he's blessed with the curse, you know, so this is a little bit of the inverse, but same theme. I thought that you could have done a better job at just having a little bit more life. I think Q, you used the word being a little bit more animated. I don't really know what it could. He could have been more animated, had more energy, switched up the flow. I think that would have done the job. Overall, I can't really give this song any more than a 3. And so, while I do believe it has potential, I'm going to stop at 3. I'm going to give this song 3 out of 5 because I do think it was enjoyable. It just kind of rocked me to sleep a little bit because his tone was so. It was so like
monotone.
He was monotone. Yeah, he just kept the same tone. I could see somebody not liking this song because you didn't switch it up. That's really what I'm getting at.
And it's not necessary for every single song somebody to switch up their flow. It doesn't always call for it. This particular song called for somebody to switch up their flows a little bit. And so keep doing your thing. Thanks for the submission.
No, for sure. That was pretty good, man. Now let's get into the next song, the last song of the episode. We got a brother by the name. I don't even know how you pronounce this, bro.
We got one more.
Yeah, we got one more.
Let me look at the look at the sheet here.
Bro, how you pronounce this? MK. I don't know.
McCray.
Oh shit, McCray. Okay.
McCray.
We gonna go with McCray. How about that? He dropped a song with one of his mans. I'm assuming this is brother Martian Marv. They did yet another.
That is a sick ass name,
Martian Marv. I like both of their names, to be honest with you. We're gonna see if
MK Ray.
Well, I like the way it's spelled.
McCray.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I like the way it's spelled. It's pretty cool.
McCray.
Somebody else who dropped a beatbox freestyle. Let's jump right into this and not waste any time.
It's Martian Marv. Hey, you know that this shit real exclusive.
Yeah, album cover. That's pretty funny.
It is.
Slap, pull it, you die. Lies, ass like can outside. She wanna ride on my ride. Call me a partner, I'm feeling alright. Ho, still 100 bands, I'm a hoe. Still 100 bands with stove. Let's you want more. I can
See. Okay. So he sound like Lil Pump to me, straight up. Or Smoke Perp. Insert whoever from that area.
Or Dennis the Menace.
But you see,
Dennis the Menace was a rapper.
But you see kind of what we were discussing last song. You see what he did? He's switching up flows like in the middle. And I think while this beat calls for that in a way, you really don't have to do it. But I think when you do it, it makes the verse sound a little bit more lively. Let's jump right back into this.
Been with stick. We pull up with blitz. Bitch, spin your fucking block like a barber, push your shit back.
See, he identifies every moment that it needs a switch.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, I'ma hit that. Been up in my bag, little bitch, you know I'm in that.
You switch right here.
You get popped, I ain't playing, little bitch. Ay, stick on here, little
See?
bitch.
Switch,
You know I
identify
blow
it.
it. Bitch, I'm feeling really bold, so you know that I show it.
While he was singing back in blood, like bitch, come get it back. I steal a brick and then I flip it. No, I'm trying.
I'm assuming this is Martian Marv, but let's keep going.
He talking like he ain't hand fed. Bitch, go get a napkin. Bullets like a class, but this lesson you not passing.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
All right.
I feel him on that. I don't be passing classes.
Come on, man.
I don't be
You were-
getting that. Sometimes I'm like, do I oh you're testing me? I didn't know that. This is
Yo,
a
let's
test?
get into this, man. Last song, last review. What you think of that, man? What you think of the beatbox freestyle? This is about the 10 millionth beatbox freestyle you probably heard. But let's go.
You know, if I was a rapper, which I'm like, God, thank God I'm not. If I was a rapper and I was like given this beat, I would say what Lil Wayne said. I don't like this beat. Remember when Lil Wayne said that about
he said that a couple times.
He said,
I don't even
by the way, I don't
like
like it. I don't like that beat. I don't like that beat. He's like, start the song off. I don't like that beat.
But why the hell was he rapping? Why was he rapping over it?
Because he didn't care. I guess maybe it was a song with J. Cole, if I'm not mistaken. He said that it was a Black Rob beat, I think. No, it was Special Delivery beat.
Is that the one, really?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Said, I don't even like this beat. But he still killed it though. He still killed
said that in the beginning, right?
Yeah, he said in the beginning. Of his verse.
I'm about to find this shit, man. Hold on, man.
But so I don't like this beatbox beat. I don't it's kind of similar to remember when everybody was rapping over G Herbo's that beat that G Herbo had? And I didn't really like the beat, but anyway. So I'm gonna give M. Cray and Martian Marv a compliment in a sense where they went ham on this beat. They destroyed it. They made the beat their dog. Like they walked it. They parallel parked it, like you said in one of your rap songs. They threw everything they had at the beat. Literally threw all the flows that's in their arsenal. Literally wordplay, punchlines, aggression, energy. It's very entertaining. You said what Stanley did on the other song was entertaining. I disagree. I didn't think it was entertaining. This is entertaining. With that being said, I do feel like they sound a little too menacey, a little too like I almost felt like I was back in high school. You know what I'm saying? Where like, you know, kids would just be ragging on each other like nonstop. That's kind of the vibe I got from their voices in a sense and what they were saying in the song. But yeah, I mean, I think what they do on the song is impressive. It's impressive, but it does sound a little kiddie. I will admit that. But hey, kids, this will resonate with the TikTokers, the tweeters, the Instagrammies, all them people. It's the no kizzies. It's gonna with the no kizzy crew is gonna love this.
No kizzy. Wait, what?
Yeah, no kizzy.
What you talking about?
That means no cap now. People that say yeah, no cap. It's gonna resonate with the kids.
You sound like an old man. Please stop saying the don't ever say the TikTokers again.
The TikTokers.
It's going to resonate with the TikTokers.
It's gonna resonate with the Hello Kitties of the world and the Black Planets. But yeah.
Well, look. Okay, so what's your grade?
3 out of 5. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. All right. Well, so while yes, this song / freestyle, whatever you want to call it. They say remix. Nah, I look at this more of a freestyle, but whatever. Neither here nor there. While it was entertaining, very energetic, they brought a lot of life and fun. I even heard a couple ad libs that really gave me the baby vibes. You know, like you know how the baby be doing this shit, like he be rapping and then they be doing like he be doing certain joints to animate the verses. I heard a lot of that too. I caught those, so. I like that aspect a lot. And so, yeah, man, there's definitely a group of people, including myself, who can appreciate this type of style, rapping over this type of beat when it calls for it. Definitely, probably, not definitely. That's crazy. I said definitely, probably. probably not my favorite and my go-to style of rap. I'm going to just be 100% real with you.
Not your cup of tea.
It's not necessarily what I gravitate towards. However,
it's not your cup of tea.
I see what y'all did, and I think y'all killed it. Y'all was what they call sliding over the beat. Shout out to you, man. You slid. That's it, man. You sound like Lil Pump though. So I'm wondering if you from like that
he's
area.
Way better than Lil Pump,
bro. I didn't say he's not better. I say he sounds like Lil Pump, voice wise.
He sounds like
I don't know, bro. Bro, Dennis the Menace don't rap. What the frick are you talking about, man?
You
How
ain't
does
never seen the show? Imagine Dennis the Menace rapping.
I don't want to imagine that. That I don't picture him sounding like
he sounds
Homeboy.
like Jaden. He sounds like an evil Jaden. He sounds like if Jaden had like Venom version of Jaden that was toxic.
Yo, listen. I'm giving it. Listen. I don't know what you're talking about. You need to stop drinking. Stop smoking that ish, son. Okay. This song to me is 2.5 out of 5. I maybe it's me getting fatigue of the beatbox remixes and freestyles, but I just really don't think that this beat is as fire as people say it is. But y'all definitely killed the raps though. That's no indictment on what y'all did. So shout out to y'all, man. For real. Appreciate you for submitting your music.
Okay.
I know we got to y'all on a whim. Y'all got really lucky, man. So shout out to you guys, man. For real. Keep doing your thing. If you guys want to know how you can end up on our show and get a review from the Wise Guys, just hit the email, go on social media, get in contact with us. We're very reachable. Trust me, we can discuss and we can make that happen. With that being said, Q, I think it's time to get up out of here, man. We've done enough.
I think so.
We've given the people, we shot 48% from the field this episode, man. I think that's a pretty good clip, man.
That's a pretty good. I'm
man.
For 40, 90, 80.
Bro, you would be a legend if you did, but continue.
Check me out. Check me out on I got it pulled up now on my telephone phone. QDZ for Sheezy at Twitter. Check me out on there. I have no friends. I need help with friends.
Bro, it's gonna be it's on the screen right now, man. Chill out, man. They can see it. They can see it. Yeah, man.
Okay.
It's gonna be in the description, man. Come on now.
Ratings Game Music. We got some hot albums that are posted on there right now. Check us out.
Yeah, and like we started out the episode, if you've made it this far, clap it up for yourself. You are a part of the Wise Gang. Trust me, if you made it this far, we appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all, for real. And like we said earlier, this is not an ad, but wink, wink, wink. Go check out ratingsgamemusic.com. Head over there, man. You might find some album reviews, song reviews, some new music that you don't know about. Matter of fact, if you're a new artist, submit to Ratings Game Music and you could end up on the site with a damn review. Man, how beautiful is that? It's time to get up out of here, man. As always, if you're giving advice, make sure that mother sucker is ill.
Peace out.
Until next time.